3 field goals. Just first of all, talk about the kicking game this past Saturday and what really what changed for it.
Yeah, I just felt like we finally found our groove this week. We went out there and did what we were supposed to do. When Coach sends us out in the field to kick, they expect that 3 points on the board, so I really felt like we did what we were supposed to do and went out there and perfected it this week.
And also, I mean, you were kicking off. They went back to you for kickoffs because you're putting them deep and putting them in perfect position. Just talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, just like Coach said, their starting field position was, their average was like on the 22-yard line, so we play a large part in helping the defense out and just giving them good starting field position to get us the ball back. And so it's all about placing the ball right and then letting our coverage team do what they do and getting them down like on that one play around like the 11-yard line. Then they fair catch most of the stuff the rest of the game. So just once you establish yourself, they start respecting it.
Go ahead and open it up.
Hey, did you feel like after the first week you had to prove yourself again because the coach said we're opening it up to everybody?
I mean, a little bit, yeah. It was good this game to get some confidence back in myself. Just as a kicker, you can't focus on the past and what stuff's happened. You just have to have that next kick mentality. So whenever my next chance was, I just had to go out and do what I know how to do.
The mindset of a kicker to me, and correct me if I'm wrong, it seems like a lot like a baseball pitcher. You kind of get into those stretches where you may not have the best of games, but you kind of have to break out of that. What goes into trying to get back on track?
Yeah, just a lot of it's just mindset stuff. So I mean, we do the same thing every day in practice. Just it's the same routine, same everything. So I mean, just finding that groove and trying to stick with it. I mean, it doesn't always work out in your way, but just clearing your mind, not focus on the past, next kick, next kick. So.
Did you lose a little confidence because you missed one kick and you were no longer kicking? Did that?
It was just. I didn't think one kick really affected me. I mean, at the end of the day, one kicker's going to miss eventually, and nobody's perfect. So I mean, just like I said, when that coach always talks about when your opportunity is there, you got to take advantage of it. And I just waited my turn, and when it came back, I really stepped up. So it didn't affect me too much.
Rick, you got anything? Kip, Tom?
I do. Jacob, when you go through a stretch, and you mentioned, I mean, look, you missed a kick, one kick. But when you go through some stretches, like if you're out of practice and you're all of a sudden, okay, doggone it, I missed this one or I missed that one. Has it been more physical, or is it, you mentioned about the mental part, the mind games that kickers have to kind of play with themselves in regards to that. The difference between the physical part of it and the mental part of it.
Yeah, just it's kind of even on both sides. I mean, there's kicking, like in the kicking game, it's a game of inches, as they say. So just kind of finding our groove and our chemistry as a group. It's just a snap, pull, and kick. I rely on other people just as they rely on me. So that's more on like the physical side, and just the mental side is just staying calm, relaxed. Like, I do this every single day. I go out there and make kicks, so no need to treat a game different than a practice kick. So just really having that mindset. Once your mind's clear, you just know what you can do. You just go out there and do it.
All righty. Thank you, Jacob.
Yep.
Appreciate it.